All right, y'all, here we go again. This is 2024. I told y'all it's going to be like something that's going to be crazy out of a movie when it comes to 2024, right? So, how many outages did we have since 2024? Even the end of 2023, right? So now they're saying this is a worldwide outage. They're saying it's a technical issue where it's getting banks, airlines, firms, and they just saying it's an IT failure. I have a lot to say about this, but we are being censored, or I could say Radiq was being censored, where we can't just say certain things because they will not let these videos come up. This is my second take, okay? So I'm going to just say I want to know what you guys feeling because we know what's coming in November, right? And we know the whole thing with Biden. They saying he might step down this weekend. All of this is at one time. I told you guys, buckle your seat belts because 2024 is gonna go out like crazy, right? This, y'all ready? Do y'all got y'all seatbelts on? Because they, if y'all really waiting for them to make an announcement that what's really going on, it's not gonna happen. And I have a question. Do you guys watch Madam Secretary that's on Netflix? I watch it. And it's so crazy because a lot of stuff that has happened in the past, even until now, is on there. So it gives you like a background of just trying to understand what goes on behind the scenes when it comes to the politics and everything. It's really interesting. So I say you guys watch that because tells you a lot what's going on. And if really stuff go, if this is, say if this is another country doing this to us, they're not going to just say, hey, this is what it is, because they're supposed to protect us. And they're not going to say anything. Let's just say that until it gets worse, comes to worse. So let's see what they're saying on the news as of what this really is. All right, guys. So they saying as of the global outages is tech disruptions worldwide have hit airlines, banks, businesses, and even emergency systems and or services. They're saying that 911 services are down. They're saying in major states in the U.S. and airlines, Delta, United Airlines, American Airlines have flights grounded, and airlines in Europe, Asia are all seeing disruptions. Banks in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Britain have been impacted as they said health services in Israel, Germany, and the UK. This is worldwide. This is a big deal. This is something where if this is something that the White House has to take care. They have to see what's going on and who is behind this. And as you can see on CNN Business, it says what's behind this, and this is what they are saying on CNN. The outages appear to stem at least partly from a software update for Microsoft Windows operating systems issued by cybersecurity from CrowdStrike experts. Tell us that's what's going on. And obviously they're going to be trying to fix this and seeing what the underlying causes are. This is what they have to tell us, okay? We are never going to know what is going on behind the scenes in the White House. They're never going to tell us what's truly going on and who is really behind this. Why is this happening now? Some people will say, oh, it's the Great Reset. Maybe. We're not going to really know or try to get to know what's going to happen until it actually happens. But I can definitely tell you, I feel like we are embarking closer and closer to the time of the end where, and when I'm not saying it's the end of the world because that's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying the time of the end in the Bible, where we're in the book of Revelations, where there is going to be a change around this whole world where we're going. The reason why Revelation 13 is going to happen is because it's going to be like a reset where they're going to have to change everything, where certain things we were able to do, like where it's going to, how we were able to have cash. There'll be no more cash. It'll be, you have to do this. You can neither buy nor sell, say you have to mark. So they have to create things all new to be able to, for us to get to that point where we can buy or sell, so they can have control over that. So I feel like we're barking closer and closer to where it's going to be that great tribulation. A lot of people feel like, oh, we're going to be out of here. Whatever you believe, that's fine. But what I'm saying is we're getting closer to that time where we're going to have to prepare for that. So I don't know if this is part of it where they got to just set the computers. They're saying it's an update that they're doing. There's plenty of updates they did over the years. Why now you're doing this like this? So it is a lot of questions I have because there's so much going on. We have We have a great, in November, we have this going on. We're going to have it's so much at one time. We have November happening. We have almost we were so close to World War III. And now this is going on. This is not our first time. So it's like, is this a glitch? Is this a technical issue, or is this something else that they're not going to tell us as of right now? I just say for you guys, do not put your heads in the sand at this time. Stay prayed up, and let's really be wise in this hour into knowing what's going on in our world, because what's going on in our world, it has already been written, and I need you guys to understand that. And what I mean has been written. Look in the word, read the book of Revelation, because that's where we're at right now. We're in the end times where God is going to reveal a lot of things to us, to what's going to come to pass. So this is not the time to put your head in the sand, but the first and foremost, what I want all of y'all to do is get right with God. Repent and get right with God, because like I said, buckle up. Things are about to get real. That's why I feel like God gave us all those signs in the heavens, and the sun, the sky, blood moons. We had we had total solar eclipse. I'd seen it with my own eyes, and there were some people crying during that time, but it was something that you have to see for yourself. It's something I can't explain. Like, even then, it was like my heart was palpitating, because it was so unreal. It was just a real moment to watch. And it's beautiful to watch, but it's beyond that. God is trying to send us signs where he may not tell people. Some people he'll tell dreams, but sometimes he'll send signs that, listen, times are going to change. When there was a 4 blood moon tetrad, I think around 2017, when there was 4 blood moon, there was so many changes that came after that. So let's pay attention to the changes that's coming on the earth. And this is not to be just getting on that, but I want you to put God first. And ask God, what can I do in this hour? How can I help people? It's time to win souls. That's what that is really about. But I think you guys should just pay attention to what's going on, because it was already written. Y'all be blessed.